So it wasn't a very eventful lottery, but the people of Montreal will be very happy. They move up from 2-1, get the first overall. Arizona gets pushed back. And other than that, that is it. That's it for the movement in that draft lottery. So there we are. And here we are, once again, going into a draft here. Stamkos retires at age 36, very early for him. 13, 17 points in his career. Again, he did have some injury issues, but I think he could have played another year or so. Bergeron finally retires. He was in Vegas, as was Taves. Carter, Parise, Stastny. Pacioretty, man. Yeah. Names are going. Jordan Staal. Matt Zuccarello. Kind of interesting. There's no, I don't know, defenseman for LA retiring. Maybe someone who's considered a franchise, even though he was, a 3 or 4 guy at best throughout his career. Van Riemsdyk, Hornqvist, Gio. Okay. Yeah, some names, man. Hey, contract over. All right, let's check out goalies. Marc-Andre Fleury. Varlamov, Elliott, Reimer, legend. Career 913, so it went down a little bit in this game because he doesn't get the respect he deserves. But James Reimer is an incredible goaltender. And we can all blame the Leafs for him, for some reason, being completely underrated throughout the entirety of his career, all because of 2013. And how the Leafs collapsed in front of him. He takes the blame for that because that's what Toronto media does. Gardner, Reimer, doesn't matter. They'll always have a scapegoat. All right. So, okay, a few people become coaches, including what's-his-face. No coaching retirements for us. We do have some pre-draft interviews here. We have a lot. Wow, the guy's not even French. What is Montreal gonna do? There's not even a Frenchman up here. Maybe. Okay, yeah, there is. All right, let's see if they go off the board and take Gilbert Simard. We'll see if they go ahead and do that. I'll check out pins. You see the pins that we have. We do have a medium elite steel we can get our hands on. A bunch of goaltenders elite that I probably will snag here. Let's see if my last scouting got me anything else. No, this guy wasn't fully looked at. I don't need another friggin' elite goaltender to look at. We should be able to get one. We got another low elite here. We got that guy, and that's about it. Nothing else. These ones I can't really bank on being low elite. That's like in a territory where a lot of low 6s and low 4Ds go. So, can't really bank on much there. We already knew about him. And, okay, that's it. Yeah, I'm not going to use any interviews because, again, there's no point to, really. I mean, maybe there's some pins here that I need some more info on. There is absolutely not sure, we can get this guy's player type fully figured out, but I can't even get this guy. Like, we don't have, I'm not trading up for that, so fuck it. Okay, Boston won the cup again. Oh, boy, they've been pretty good in this franchise mode. Minnesota made it to the Cup Finals. All right, individual awards. Austin Matthews with the art and the heart. What'd I say? The art and the heart. There we go. Art Ross and the heart. I guess I can say that. Norris went to Devon Taves. Bedard got the Lady Byng. Dreber with the Calder. Pasternak, Conn Smythe. Gibson with the Vezina and the William M. Jennings. What a year for him. Masterton to Robertson. Sharks coach got the Jack Adams. O'Reilly with the Selke again. Matthews, Ted Lindsay, as well as the Maurice Richard. And we, of course, folded in the fucking playoffs again. This team is cursed. You know what? It's actually cursing my life. This team is legitimately cursing my life now. My day off yesterday. I took a day off. I'm like, I'm going to take a day off, I've been working really, really hard. This is wearing me down. I take a day off. I go downtown. Have coffee with a friend, date, whatever. I don't know. Figure that out. On my way back, driving, on a highway I don't usually drive on. Driving way back, there's some traffic, it's around commuter time. I get rear-ended. And I get pretty bad. It was okay whiplash. I even thought I might have even had a minor concussion from it. The guy drives off. Sorry, I'm not getting the draft yet, but I'm going to tell this fucking story. The guy drives, because I need to vent. The guy drives off. And in my adrenaline-induced whatever the fuck mindset, I decide, fuck that. I drive after him. He's weaving through cars, trying to get off. He exits the freeway. You know, I got a car in front of me, but I see him. He's in a truck. It's fucking easy to see him. Chase him down. He, takes a turn. I follow him, continue to follow him. He tries to, dodge me, like swerving down a street. I gotta stop, cut through, across lanes to follow him. Fortunately, I'm making sure I'm not gonna drive like a complete idiot and cause an accident, being very careful, giving him a wide berth. He turns down another street. It's a cul-de-sac. Bitch, you're trapped. So, yeah, he finally is able to fucking stop. Tries to get out, apologizing and shit like that. And, wants me to not report his work truck, which he was in. Yeah. He wants me to do a favor for him. And, I kind of play along because I'm just trying to get some fucking information. I sneak, a picture of the license plate. He's not going to give me any information on the company or the insurance or who that vehicle's even fucking registered to. It's also an out-of-state plate. So I'm like, is that really a company? And he wants me to, follow him to his house and shit and, blah, blah, blah. I'm able to get as much info out of him as possible. Phone, address, name, at least to my knowledge. And then he, fucking drives off and shit. And... the crazy part is, I'm such an at-heart nice person. I don't want to hurt anyone, which has obviously plagued me throughout times in my life and made me, become a doormat at times. No more. That, in my heart of hearts, I'm like, man, I do not want to cost this man his livelihood. But at the same time, it's retrospect, I'm thinking, this fucker took off. He would have left me with the bill. He didn't even know what kind of fucking injuries I had. He just fucking left, thought about himself only, and now he wants me to do the altruistic thing, follow him to a strange house so he can report this on his personal vehicle instead of work vehicle, which he claims he has full coverage on and shit. And after, finally I decide once everything else wears off, I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. I just go home, I do the right thing, report it correctly to my insurance and shit, and to the CHP. And the insurance is like, yeah, we don't know who this vehicle's registered under. Unfortunately, we can't really get the information, so... yeah. And so hopefully the police will have some more info on that, but I got to do it at the beginning of the week because they're closed on the weekend. As all fucking police reports should be, not available 24/7. America. So yeah, here's the kicker. Here's the reason why I'm telling this story. You know what kind of car I drive? A blue Honda. You know what kind of car he was driving? A white truck. The blue and white fucked me once again. And that's the moral of the story, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into the draft. This team is cursed, and it has now cursed my real life as well. Can we win a fucking cup, please, so I could get out of this? Because I don't know what's going to happen next. I really don't. Our first pick is coming in the third round here, by the way. Our first pick coming in... Yeah, we have 4 fucking picks total. I could probably, snag some others here and there. This is not going to be a super eventful draft. We got some stuff we could, give up here and there to get some more picks and whatnot, which we absolutely will try to do. So I'm going to check my numbers here. 92, 124. Yeah, we're going to have to make some movement here and there. 92, 124 is our first 2. So let's see what we can get with those 2. The 92, I think we can get the medium elite guy because he's coming in at 100. So there's your 92. The other one's 124. We can get the goaltender. So okay, we got those 2 locked in. We can get something with that. Question being, what else can we get? Can I get my hands on this 88? He's 19. 3-year ATA is good, man. 19 3-year ATA is really good. I'd love to get my hands on him. 3 years, not as that's a lot of value to get up to there. 18 3-year. He is a gem. If I can get this guy, Alblin, I will. But I'm not gonna go out of my way to try to get my hands on him. However, Getting something for the 88 is definitely a smart idea, I think. I'm going to check what this is. This should be 70. Okay. Close enough. 81. I'm going to go 81 because, as we saw some of those mid-first rounds, like, people can go way, way out of order. Let's see if we can get our hands on this. I'm obviously holding on to him. Exobly. Do I have any other junk? Oh, no. I can throw in a couple, maybe. Let's just start with Exelby, see what they say to this. How close am I? Done an admirable job of making it close to fair value, so I shouldn't need too much more. The problem is, do we have enough? Let's throw in Julkinen. Nah, damn. It's not going to be enough. It would cost like another... you know what? We got some futures that we can give up, probably. Let's chuck a 7 in here as well. There we go. Yeah, that's so weird. I think those later picks have too much value now. Like the 7. Like, are you telling me a 7 from the, hey, this is, you know, getting there, but it doesn't quite match your block. I throw in a 7 from next year, and they say their fans are going to be cheering in the street. I don't know about that one, Chief. It's not that great. So yeah, we now have that in order. Can I get, what was that guy at, 40-something? We'll let Montreal make their pick. Get the franchise. 83 franchise playmaker. Congrats to Montreal. We want 42. So yeah, I'd have to go to like 38. And even then, you know if that's safe. This is 34? 35. This is the safest to grab. Probably. I mean, 38. I could go up to that 37. This is Dallas's pick. They want to give it up. Hold on. This is 37 here from Vancouver. Hey, kids, I'm a Vancouver. Stop all the downloading. Yeah, I don't know about this one because, like, oh, no, I can't throw in Pearson. Okay, cool. They want Downing. And do they want this other guy? I hope not because, shit. They may tell me same player for the same role. Yeah, see, that's unfortunate, even because they're both defensemen around, like, similar overalls. We'd have to throw in another piece. I don't quite have a good piece. Let's see, what can we give up here? Interesting, maybe. Oh, 100% can give up Steves. He's pretty garb. Yeah, that's not even going to be close enough, though. I don't know how worth it this guy is. Two ways. We're still kind of okay on two ways in a lot of ways. It's a lot of ways to say. Not giving up Abramov. I know that. You can. His awareness is shit. This is two guys, man. Two guys who are probably doing okay on our AHL team. They're going to cough up for this pick. I don't know. They are relatively easily replaceable, to be fair. So it's like, do we want this prospect that bad? Kind of, sort of. Not that bad, but I don't know. If we can get something else for this, it'd be cool. Can I get your 6? Just want to make sure I have enough picks to get those other guys. I don't think so. I'll try a 7, but I probably can't get much. Or anything. Just want to see how far can I even push these anymore. These 7s, I think, are a little bit too much. Watch it go through. Sweeten the value. I have to sweeten the value just a touch, eh? You sure? I think we already gave up the goaltender. We did. Saying, oh, I gotta sweeten the value just a touch, you bitches. That's a thing that happened. That's a thing that happened. Damn, I was really hoping I could squeeze that in there. But no. Those 3. And then I gotta throw in another 7. You bitches. Whatever. Here you go. We can replenish those if we remember. Alright. A lot. Kind of a lot for him. Again, those guys are relatively easily replaced. I don't care about my AHL team succeeding that much. It's not like we have major prospects there that we want to have good times, right? Like, we're pretty much a win-now team. The reason I'm getting these kind of guys is that for that third line, that's kind of been a place we've always had to, refresh throughout the course of this. Now, hey, man, you got Bunting there. You got perhaps Robertson. Still got Rosvik. These guys are pretty young. Not anymore. 29. Bunting's 30. We're at that point, right? Yeah, we're at that point where it's like, by the time, the guys we draft here with the two-ways are, starting to get ready, maybe these guys are starting to be on their way out. At least they could be on fourth line, those guys. And, fourth line, I feel like that's always flexible to be moving guys in and out. So, on the one hand, he gave up a bit. One thing I want to check. I don't know if that's stat growth. That might be some stat growth. I wish I checked before. There were some people who took issue with me giving Byfield X factors after trading for him. I can understand that. I didn't know you could fucking give X factors to people on other teams, but I guess you can. So hey-o. I was just trying, because people are always like, yeah, add X factors to people, man. That's better. It's more realistic. People deserve X factors and shit. So that's pretty nuts. I do want to do an experiment. I don't know how much of this is the stat growth that he just clearly got, and how much of it is X factors. I need to do an experiment to see that. And if with my findings, I may send some more value there to LA. To try to keep everyone happy. I already had someone say, fuck you, I'm not watching your videos anymore. Awesome. Not a name I recognized, so hey-o. What can you do, man? That's the curse of being a YouTuber. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. So those are the trades we're going to make here. 81 overall goes to Dallas. Samar goes to Detroit. And McKenna, 76. Going to Vancouver. Was that it for the elites and stuff? Looks like it. Never mind. LA's fine. They don't need any extra value. Pittsburgh just goofed so hard. Here you go. LA's good. There's the bounce up for overalls, and then a couple, then it'll trend back down. Oh, wow. 3 over 70, and then, no, 4. Look at that. Look at that. Then back down. All right. Not a bad draft. All right, up we go to the 37 here, in which we will grab the Gem 2A, or the goaltender here, but nah. Why would you get a 5-year ETA goaltender here? We can get a 5-year ETA goaltender much later. So not him. We're going to go for Oberlin, whatever. Oh my god, he has hella X factors. Does this guy... No, my goodness. Yeah, this guy's sick. Fucking sick. He's got oh my goodness, yeah. Per Albelin. Grab him. Glad I traded for that. I was just like, I was just going based on location and potential. Man, that's a lot of X factors for a guy in the second round. I don't know if I've ever seen that. I do not know if I've ever seen that. Like, he's going to be a likely third liner, man. The fuck? You never know now, man. All right, glad I moved for him. Jeez. I was willing to just let that go. All right, up to the 81 now. I will look back. I want to keep that habit up and seeing what else has gone. Albelin, then that guy went. Not bad. That's a nice 74. Dude, LA making out like bandits. See, there you go. The game's taking care of them. They don't need me to take care of them. Again, I'll probably still do it. Again, try to keep people. I don't know. People probably already fucking left if they didn't like it. Happens a lot, man. Especially at the beginning of a franchise. I'm used to it at this point. Yeah. People think it's like the ultimate way to hurt me. It's like, I'm not going to watch you anymore. Cool. I'm going to have fun playing this fucking terrible video game. As best I can. Alright, yeah, nothing crazy went. So we're going to snag Bear Raymond. Because number 1, Bear. Number 2, he's 3-year ETA, top 6 at this point. Pretty damn good. Another two-way guy. Center this time. Doesn't say weak face-offs at least, but he's probably not got the best face-offs. They really need to fix that about this game. It's like everyone's got shit-ass face-offs. He's got incredible defense. Hopefully he gets up to at least like mid-70s. But, man, their centers always have like shit face-offs in the EAJ. I feel like it used to be worse, but it's still not great. So we'll see if he actually develops good face-offs here. Bear Raymond here in the 3rd round. I mean, he's not bad. Like, sure, he's 19. But at the same time, it's a medium top 6 at 65 overall here in the 3rd round. Can't hate it. Now we're going to get ourselves a medium elite. Let's see what else went, though, for fun. Nothing crazy. Nothing what? Oh, he's a little bit further back. There he is. Johan Huselius, a sniper. Gonna probably have no X factors. Yeah, no X factors. 5-year TA. Trade value, if anything. Johan Huselius. Snag him. 48 sniper. And no X factors, as expected. Expected. So there he is. Not too shabby. It's good value nonetheless, at the very least. Up to the 124. Let's see what else has gone, I guess. We'll start back here. Where's our boy? We had 2 boys. There's our boy. Okay, nothing much there. Yeah, it's all us, man. We're finding all your base are belonging to me. Starters, okay. I think this is the guy I'm going to get the goalie. Yes. Willie Cook. Oh, he's 19 with 5-year ETA. Okay, so there wasn't, whatever. Trade value. Willie Cook, 55 at 19, so it's not horrible, but yeah, most likely trade value for Willie Cook. And up we go. I'll time it up next. I know he won't be going right now. No. No thanks. All right. Yeah, honestly, nothing crazy good from what I'm seeing. Or good. Ah, there you go. House. Okay, so that may have been slightly better. 8 overall, 1 year difference. Who knows? Very hard to say. Again, I'm probably likely using them both as trade value anyway. We got Samsonov, baby. Alrighty. So he is at the 193. We should have another pick in there, but I did make some moves here, so I'm going to be certain. 193. No. Okay, so we'll grab him now. Yeah, I don't have a 6. Good thing I checked. So we'll snack him now. There's no real reason to not. I doubt we're going to find anything better around here. So another sniper, weak character. We'll see what happens with Walter Buse. 50 overall. He was 18 too, so it's not horrible. Could have been, in the 40s. So not too bad. Scouts did a great job for us this time. Made our jobs real easy here in this draft. So if we go to the 220, I guess I will look back just to see, but I doubt we're going to see anything here. 19. But still pretty good. Better than our 19-year-old. I think he's going to turn 20 pretty quick, though. At that. If he doesn't, that's a good pick. Pretty good pick. Nothing special. Nothing special here. Alright. Our last pick. Couldn't go for a goaltender. Goaltenders have been pretty good. Doubt we're going to find anything incredible here. You could get lucky. Although I doubt a goaltender's going to be that good here either. So, big boy. Victor Tartukin. Come on, be a low elite for me. Be a gem. Get it. Nah. Low 6, though, so it's not the end of the world. Who knows what that goalie would have been. Backup. I think that was him, right? Fitz? If it fits, I sits. I don't know. I forgot the name. I don't remember names. And Boston gets nothing. Okay. So a good draft for us. We were able to acquire 2 additional picks. Or, yeah, we acquired 2 additional. So, yeah, all things considered, made out like bandits on a draft where we didn't have a lot of picks. To start, we didn't even have a lot of picks after we acquired more. We didn't have to give up a ton. So, honestly, that was great. That's a big increase of value. And again, we're going to keep around all the scouts. We're done. We have our A team. We're just going to keep them all. Don't need to make any more changes. As you can see, there's a good scouting year for us. We found, there wasn't a lot to see in there, and we found a lot of them. So there we go. I'm about that life. So we shouldn't have too much to do here, honestly. Okay, well, I mean, we're keeping a lot of these 42 guys under contract. No entry levels. Yeah, no entries, so I'm going to keep almost everyone. I guess we could let Hoffman go. I liked him for possible depth. but he's going to just decline way, way heavier. So let's let Hoffman go, but we'll keep everyone else. Kubel, perfect. He actually wanted less. Mete doesn't want to come back. Now, since, oh my goodness, well, we can't have Mete. Oh boy. He's now back to listed as top 6 too, so new depth, sorry. Gotta let him go. He got a lot of ice time, I think that was probably it that boosted him back up. So unfortunately for us, can't really have a depth player making that much. We'll keep everyone else here though, because they're all AHLers essentially. Here we are. And just give them exactly what they want. Villeneuve, as I was told it's how to say it. Hopefully that is it. It's now the 3rd pronunciation that I've tried. All right. There we are. No goaltenders. Oh, I could have... I don't know. Oh, well. They should all come back. So we should be out of here. And not have to go back in that screen. Never mind. Kubel rejected. That's unfortunate. I wonder if I... Okay, Joey Anderson. He's done that a couple times now. Little bitch. Alright. Now I gotta go back in. that was my confidence level in being done. So... Okay. So what I can do... I'm gonna try this. Pardon me? Let's try that. I'll do a million. But, like, let's see if we can save a little bit. What's your issue? Max you out on a 2-way. There you go. You should be fine. Alright, do it. Alright, Kubel still rejected. Okay, let's try. I can do a mil. Like, that's not a big deal. He should accept the 1-by-1. If he doesn't, that's kind of nuts. What? You're not content with the amount of minutes? What do you want, buddy? You're listed as depth. I played you 4th line. What the fuck else do you want? Well, what do we got? I'm gonna work him up little by little. We got days left. There you go. 50K. Oh, you want a new car? Jesus, alright. Well, there's your new car. Alright, so all done. Up the free agency. And here we are. First things first. We check contracts, see if we need to do extensions. Quentin Byfield wants some cash. Oh, does he ever want some cash? Alright. Alrighty. Pesci. Beautiful. I could do 2 or 3 on him for sure. Let's see. So 32, that's when it kicks in. Yeah, we get a 3. That's a really good price tag for him, man. Especially with where he's been playing. I think we do this. I think that's a really, yeah, this is 5-4 something. 5-4-2-5. Absolutely. For 3 years. Absolutely. Snag him. Byfield we'll wait on for the reset. Larson. Nope. Jeannot. I love Jeannot. Unfortunately, I don't like that price tag. Liljegren, this is an interesting one. You know what? That's not horrible. Alright, we can't bump it up much. Let's take it. We'll take it slowly with him. We'll give him a couple-year extension. It's not horrible. And I love what he's bringing to the table in that top 6. So 2.7 for 2 years. That's fair, I think. That's fair. It's not a crazy, amazing, team-friendly deal, but it's fair for what he's bringing to the table. Please still be listed as... Okay, good. He's still listed as top 6. Norlander... Probably just an AHL, or I don't like where his awareness is at. 2-year 1-way at that. Fucking, I don't care. Yeah, if you're buried, that's nothing. Alright, this is a big one. Unfortunately, it doesn't really decrease if I bring it down, but again, I'm always going to bring it down. So, it's a bit of a pay increase to Samsonov, but let's be real. He has kind of deserved it. He's, okay, 50% inconsistent in the playoffs, but, and I know people have said to trade him. I don't want to trade him. He's been fantastic for us in the regular season every single year. Hit or miss in the playoffs. But again, that's why you always have an insurance policy. When he hits, man, is he amazing. I'm not giving him up. I'm not giving him 7 years. I'll give him another 3-year. I don't like to give my goaltenders too many years. So it's the same price tag. It'll be 656. bit more than I usually like to pay goaltenders. But again, if he starts to drop off again, it'll still be a movable contract. So 6,575 for 3 years. I'm going to do it. It's a little bit of, obviously a little bit of a pay increase. Gustafsson. Let's do it again. What the fuck? Yeah, because you guys told me this doesn't matter. Which is kind of interesting. You guys don't have a problem with me doing this, which should essentially be like more cheaty than adding X factor. Ah, whatever. Whatever, dude. I'm not gonna try to logic. All right. So that's that. We'll check out free agency, which we may be using. We have a bit of cash, 6.1. Panarin. Don't need another playmaker. And 9 million. Nah. If anything, we need a sniper. Robbie Fabry is available for a pretty good price. Fits into the top 6. No X factors. Alrighty. Bjorkstrand. Also available. More of a goal scorer. Scott Reedy, who is stat growthed up. I'm not touching that. But yeah, Fabry, Tolvanen is even available. Just making sure that wasn't going to be RFA for some fucking reason. That's pretty bad stats, buddy. Bjorkstrand's pretty nice. Again, maybe we can get someone better. We got more fresh trade value. I think a sniper is the key, and if we do get it, maybe Robertson's on his way out. Let's check the snippety snipers. I'm looking for good contracts. Svechnikov's a pretty good contract, but no way Carolina gives him up. Another Tavares. Sedina. Puljujarvi. Perfetti is on a hell of a contract. That's a hell of a contract for Cole Perfetti. 4 years of that price, man. Hell of a contract. And very low value. How much is he shooting? Not a ton. But he has had a 200-shot season. And again, when we have a power forward like we do, he doesn't need to take care of all the goals. Cole Perfetti, man. Get another guy without X factors. So, in this case, if I choose to trade for him, I will add any X factors before we make the trade. Now that I know you can actually do that. Fiala is also available. Perfetti, on the younger side of things, we are a bit of a bigger age bracket now, but he's like the same age as Robertson. So, well, similar, close to the same age. Robertson, I think, is a year older. But all right. That's what's available there, and that's what we could be looking at, and that, I think, would maybe complete our top 6. That's kind of really the only change I would think about making. Obviously, at that point, you may need another third liner. Let me see. If we move Robertson. Again, we maybe don't have... He's got some nice value. Ooh, he's up to an... Fuck! Now he jumps? That can't be stat growth, right? It's only 45 points. That can't be stat growth, right? Is that a jump? Is he actually a second liner? God, that contract is sick. That means we have $6 million to spend elsewhere. So I got Roslovic, Bunting. Bo! Oh, please be morale. 34. Ooh, yeah, no, yeah. Yeah. Stat growth, maintain, buy. Yeah. That kind of hurt. I think leaving on the power play may not have done enough to keep him. I might have, but oops. Well, that's going to be a bad contract for the next year. It's not the end of the world. Again, he's still a solid third liner. But yeah, bit of stat growth there. He's still got good defensive stats at least. Roslovic, Bunting, Beauvillier. You still have a third line. Jeannot. We still have a bottom 6. And Robertson. Man, if I could get rid of Beauvillier, I would shed that and keep Robertson, play him third line. And you still have a lot of flexibility if we did pick up a sniper. We could still do all that and try to get rid of that bad contract before it's too, well, I mean, and we're still fine defensively. We need another, depth guy, but fuck, we're kind of good on everything else. So, do we pick up a sniper? Do we try to Robertson again? He didn't do great last year. That's why I'm kind of nervous on it. Yeah, he's listed as second line now, but how well is he really going to do with the 1 overall difference? I still kind of feel like we should go for frickin' Perfetti. Yeah, it gives us even more flexibility. He's a center. You can play that power forward on the wing or in the middle. You can, do a lot of different things here. So you guys let me know what you think. Hit that like button, of course, and I'll see you in the next one.